Uh, so now I am going to share my screen. So when we are going to go to Sage 50, because we are still using the same file, so we will select the option. So we will select this option, open the last company you worked on. Okay, so we will select this option because we are still using the same company file. Okay, session date, we will keep it as it is. We are not going to change it. It's gonna ask for the backup copy. We don't need a backup copy, so we are just going to say no to this message. Okay. And this first welcome page, we can also close. So guys, yesterday, we completed this chapter and I also showed you different reports that, for example, let's say if you want to generate any report related to payables, you can click payables option, make sure that your payables is selected. And then in your report center, you can go to these different areas to generate the reports. Right. So if, for example, if you click the drop down arrow, any type of reports that you want to generate related to payables available here. For example, your supplier list, your supplier aged summary report, supplier aged BFN report. You also have journal entries related to your purchases. You also have a reports. Let's say if you want to generate a report related to your payments, it's also there, right? So these are the different reports that you can generate related to your payables. So we did that yesterday. Next, which is practice this skill. Did I ask you to work on practice this skill yesterday? I don't remember that. I don't think so, right?
I think you did. You asked us to finish the end of it.
Did you guys work on practice the skill for this chapter?
I did not, miss.
No, I also did not.
I think hold on. I think, let me check the group. I think I did not ask you. Okay.
At the end of the video, you said to complete the rest of the chapter.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh, guys. So practice the skill. This is something, and Chetan, did you do that?
I did, but like I was saying, the first one, I don't know why, but for some reason I couldn't really understand what it was asking me to do. Like I see what it says, but I
Number one?
wasn't, yeah, I wasn't comprehending.
So guys, this is important that you need to do that because it's a practice that what you did, it's going to give you the practice for that. And I
And
can
the way that it's worded is different than how you're sort of teaching it. So I was trying to figure it out.
Okay. So first, page number 102, if you check at the bottom of the page, this is your practice the skill. It's going to ask you whatever you guys did and learned during that chapter. Now it's practice. You will do that again, right? So if you check the first one, question number 1, at the bottom of page 102, it says complete the following pay later inventory purchases of the March 31st, 2017. Both invoices attract GST on the items and the freight. Okay, so let's do that. It's a purchase invoice, right? So pay later, obviously it's an invoice. So we will go to purchase invoices. Okay, and it says, let me move this thing at the bottom. So it's, if you check it, it says that pay later. So that means we are not making. Guys, someone's mic is on. Please make sure you turn off your mic. Please check your mics and turn it off. Okay. You guys can see my screen, right? No. Let me share it again.
Just your name alone. Oh, you've seen it now.
Okay. Yeah. So the first one, if you check, it says these invoices are, it's a purchases, pay later, and both invoices attract GST on the items, meaning that we will charge GST, and also freight expenses are also there. All right. So first invoice, if you check, it's from Music for You. So we will select, and we will make sure that payment method is pay later. Music for You, let's find, where is Music for You? There. Okay. Invoice number, it's giving us the invoice number, which is M1589. M1589 is the invoice number. And if it's also giving you the date there, all these invoices, March 31st. So date is March 31st. We are not going to change the date. If you check first invoice, which is for Music for You, so it says 2 of item C107. So first of all, we need to select the item C107. Okay, 2 quantity, that means 2 of items, so that means quantity is 2. Okay, 467.50 each. So if you check, the price right now is 89.95, but it's saying that it's for 67.50. Sometimes that happens too, that you have a different purchase price before, and when you are purchasing it, it's again, it may be a different price, maybe increased or decreased price. So we can change it manually. That is not a problem. So what we can do, we can click the price field and we can change it according to the updated price, which is 67.50. Okay. And if you check, it's also telling you that GST is charged. So we will select the tax code, which is GST. Okay. GST was charged, and plus there is also freight expense. Okay. So plus freight of 24.95. So we will go in that field, 24.95. Okay. So that is our freight expense. And if you remember, we also need to pay GST on freight expense as well. GST. Okay. So invoice total is 167.95. Easy stuff. Same thing that you did when you were entering the invoices. Only thing is that maybe wording, but the stuff is the same. Same.
Yeah, I
way.
think it was because it said pay later inventory purchase. So I'm like looking around going, I want to make sure I have the right form.
Yeah. Okay, so that is it. Once you check all that information, you can post it. Second one, from Valley, Wind and Reed invoice number. So this one I'm not gonna show you because I'm gonna ask you guys. You will enter this one plus The second one from Valley Wind and Reed, invoice number. Okay. Add the following supplier to your shippers, add the following shipper to your shipper list. So it's giving you the shipper Canada Post and it's asking you to add it, right? So how can you add? I'm going to show you quickly. You will go to setup and settings. Under company, when you click company, under company, you can find your shippers. You can click shippers. Some of the shippers are already there and you can add your next one, which is Canada Post. Okay. And it's also giving you their website address. We can type it there. Okay. And that's it. You can add it. Step number 4, it's asking you to, excuse me, sorry. Complete a purchase order. So to complete a purchase order, to enter a purchase orders, you will go to purchase orders. Okay. And purchase orders, it's giving you the order number. It's giving you the date, right? So this is the order number. It's automatically there. Giving you the date as well, giving you the shipping date. So you will enter that information there. It's also, so I can do this, complete the following non-inventory purchase. Okay. So you will enter the, someone has a question?
No, it's okay. I'll just watch.
Okay, yeah. So the if you check, the date of the order is March 17. So you will change it to March 17. And the shipping date is March 28. So you will enter your shipping date, which is March 28. Your supplier for this one is complete the shipping date from the drum stores. So drum stores. Am I blind or? Okay. How come ABC, Canada, Hamilton? I don't have drum store. Guys, do you have drum stores? Here, the drum stores. Okay. And obviously it's pay later. 43P115. So this one is a new item. We don't have this item. So how can we add? If you remember, we did these steps. So when you click the finder, because we don't have this item, you can click add new inventory and services. Once you click select, it will give you the option to add that. Item number is there, which is P dash.
Can you go back, ma'am?
5. Sorry,
Can you go back again?
why?
I didn't see how you got to that. Okay.
Yeah, so you will click this finder and then you
Okay,
will
okay.
select this option, add new
New
inventory.
inventory. Okay, all right.
Okay. So now we can add the item number. Item number is P-115. Description, it's giving you the description as well. VIGDRUMS, black. Magic. For 187 each. Okay, linking account. It's also giving us a linking account. For linking account, we can go to linked accounts and we can link these accounts there. Asset account is 1540. Revenue account is 4040. Cost of goods sold is 5040, and then variance account is 5100. Then is it giving us any minimum level? It's not giving us a minimum level. Okay. Selling price is 336.95. Okay. So selling price, we can go to the pricing, and it's 336.95. 336.95. Okay. That's it. We can click save and close to save this item. It's created. So how many we are going to order? Let's check.
3.
3. So order 3. We can enter the price. Price for each item is 187. Okay. GST, we will calculate GST on it. Plus there is also freight expenses, which is $65. 65 and GST on that. So invoice total should be 657, not invoice, the order total. It should be 657.30. So if you check it, it's 657.30. Okay, that's it. And it's an order. So obviously, you will not see any report for that. So you can click record to record this one. Complete the following non-inventory purchase. So this is non-inventory purchase. So it's paying using the check number, 1 HP LaserJet printer for 276 plus GST and PST against invoice B. Okay. So this one is a non-inventory purchase, but it's still a purchase. Louis, you have a question?
Yes. What number are you, or what page? Because
Page
I'm trying
number
to
103.
102. So I'm trying to reconcile on what we have here with what is going.
Okay,
Okay.
so number 4, it
Okay.
says, you're welcome. So it says complete the following non-inventory purchases. So it's a purchase. Still it's a purchase. So that means we will go to purchase invoice. And non-inventory purchase, meaning that we are not going to select any inventory here. And it was paid by check. Okay, so it says paid by check. So you will select check option. Check number 323 is there. It's also giving us the invoice number. It says non-inventory purchase from Burnaby Office Supplies for HB against invoice BOS 458. So that is our invoice number. BOS 458. Date of this one is March 24. March 24 is the date. And who is our supplier? Burnaby Office Supplies. Okay. And okay, so once you change, and if you select your supplier later, you will see that payment method is back to pay later, because that is by default the option. So we are going to change it to check again, because we will make sure that it's paid by check. So item description is what we are purchasing.
So we go directly to
HP
item description, is
LaserJet
that
print.
right? Sorry, we go
Sorry?
straight to item description because it's non-inventory.
Yes. So HP LaserJet printer. It's not our inventory. We are purchasing this printer probably for the office. Okay, so that is what we are purchasing. It's also giving you the amount, how much we are amount for that one. It's 276.45. 276.45 is the amount, and GP tax is automatically selected. It's gonna calculate the taxes for you, and use office furniture and equipment. So it's right now the account which is showing office supplies. So it's asking you to select this account, office furniture and equipment. So we can click the finder and we can look for office supplies and equipment, office furniture and equipment. So it should be in the assets. Office furniture, this one, account number 1820, office furniture and equipment. We can select that account. Invoice total is 309.62, paid by check number 323. Date is March 24. This is our invoice number, and this is what we purchased. HP LaserJet printer. Okay, so once it's done, we can post it. Next one, which is an other. I'm not obviously doing all of these. I just wanted to, it's kind of like a review. We already did that. So next one, number 5, is an other, non-inventory. Okay, so, and this one is pay later. So you guys are going to enter that. Then payments, make the following payments as of the March 31st, 2017. So I can do one payment for you guys just as a review. So to make the payments, you are going to go to payments. Okay. Obviously it will be paid by check. And when you select your company, ABC Music Supply is the first one. It's not showing any invoice there. I don't see any invoice there. Did I miss anything? We did everything yesterday. Okay.
I think I remember in one of the recordings, I'm not sure if it was the previous or yesterday's, but when you were setting up that account, something happened. I have
They
it.
said they didn't do any invoice for ABC to check. Oh,
I think we already paid these invoices as per I remember. Let's check Hamilton Music Center. Okay, this one invoice is there. But the amount, yeah. So this one invoice is there. You can pay this one. And payment is, you can just click in the payment amount column and pay that. ABC Music Supply, I don't see. Let me check. ABC Music Supply, I don't see any invoice. So you guys can skip that. If you have it, you can, maybe I missed it. If you have it, you can pay it. Then TELUS. And for TELUS, there is an invoice too. Only I don't have for ABC Music Supply. So TELUS and Hamilton Music Supply, both of these are there, so you guys can pay that. Another one is Cantu and Company.
Sorry to interrupt. Do we have to post in between each one, or we can just go on to the next?
No, you need to post once. So if, for example, Hamilton Music Center, once you make the payment, if you check Hamilton Music Center, it's showing 3 different invoices and I have only one. So I'm just gonna click in the payment amount field. But if you guys have 3 invoices, you can pay 2 invoices. It's showing 2 invoices and it's giving you the discount as well. The payment date, if I change the payment date, then maybe the discount should be available. Payment date, guys, someone's mic is on.
Somebody's mic is on.
Please turn off your mic. March 31st. So I don't see any discount there. As I told you earlier that there are some missing information and some mistakes are there. So to make
Even the check number is not the same for
my
Hamilton.
check number is same because I paid, once you are going to pay enter previous invoices, your check number will be the same. So when you will click in the payment amount field, okay, so payment amount is there. After that, you can click post to post this payment, and then you can enter. So every time you enter a payment, you need to post that first, and then you will enter the next one. Okay, so the remaining purchase order number
So
101
we don't,
has
we don't, we
arrived.
don't, we don't need the check number
You need the check number. It will
because
be
the
there.
check number is saying 326.
Yeah, check number should be there, right? So without check number, you cannot post it. It's check number should be.
What I'm saying is we posted with different check number.
I'm just showing you the practice, showing
Okay.
you how to do it. When you
Do it,
guys are
okay.
going to do it, your check number will be the same. So
Okay.
the remaining purchase orders, number 7, what is this asking you to do? The remaining purchase order number 101 has arrived from Alphonse Music World. All items have been received. The supplier has agreed to not charge any additional freight. The invoice number AMW 387 totals 857.85. So what you guys are going to do for this one, after you make the payments, you will go to Daily Business Manager to process this order. This is Daily Business Manager. And this is the order number 101. If you remember yesterday, we did not receive everything from this
Everything, yeah.
order. So there was some step there. So you double click to open it. And the remaining items we received now. So that means we can click this one to fill back order quantities. We received 2 of these and 5 of these. All these items are arrived now. So when you click fill back order quantities, it will give you. So order if you remember, when we ordered, it was first 5. And previous order, we received 4. So 1 is remaining. When you click fill back ordered quantities, 1 will be there. And this item we did not receive. So 2, it's going to be there. Now we can enter the invoice number. Invoice number is AMW 387. AMW 387. Date is correct. So it says that they are not going to charge any extra freight expenses. So that means we can delete freight. They are not going to charge because it was their mistake that at first place we did not receive everything. So invoice total is 857.85. Easy stuff. And then you can click post to post this one. So you converted that order into an invoice. Invoice number HMC 348 from Hamilton Music Center was incorrect. Only 18 of them were received. Make the necessary correction. Back order will reflect to. Okay. So to make the correction number 8, you will go to, it's an invoice. So you will be here and you can click adjust invoice icon. You can click OK. And we are looking for invoice number 348. HMC 348. Let's see. This is the one. HMC 348. Select it. And it will be open. So what happened with this invoice? It says that only 18 of the harmonicas were received after all. So it's showing 20. How much did we receive? 18. So we can change it to 18. Okay. Now That's it. So it says make necessary correction, back order will reflect. Okay, so it will be there. Revised invoice total will be 513.19. It is. Ignore the message about purchase order, blah, blah, blah. A credit notice, the amount of will be created. Okay, so that's it. But we are open the payment channel for Hamilton Music implementer to view the credit name. Okay, so we are going to click post to post this one. After we make the correction, we can just post it. And next step, because we are not going to do anything with the credit note, so we can ignore that. So guys, this is your practice these skills. So you will start from step number 1 and you will complete up to step number 8. Once you complete this one report that you guys are going to send it to me, it will be, you will go to reports. Okay, you are going to go to journal entries and no, actually don't give me journal entries, give me payments. So you are going to go to report center payables, report center. You can click the drop down arrow and then you can select payment journal entries, all payments, create. These are the payments. To save the report, you can click export. And it's payments. Remember, I created my reports folder on the desktop. So I'm going to go to my reports folder. I can change the name to it's lesson 3. So payments, lesson 3 practice. Okay. And then I'm going to save it. And after that, you guys are going to email this report to me. So this is one thing you guys are going to do today. Another thing, if you go to page number 104, there are review questions. Page number 104, review questions. So you guys are going to answer these review questions and send it to me through email. You don't need to type the question. You can just, in a Word document, you can say, why is important. So just briefly explain which account is credited is just briefly. You can just tell me that which account is credited. And then for true, false, you can say that 5 is, let's say if you think that 5 is true, so you can say 5 true, 6. And if it's asking for an answer, briefly, you need to briefly answer the question. Okay, so this is your work for today. Practice these skills, you will complete that. Send me the reports. After you complete it, you will send me a report for the payments, and then you will answer the review questions, send me the answer. This is your today's assignment, and I'm also going to type that information in our WhatsApp group as well. Any question? Any question? No question? Okie doke. Okay, so I'll send you that information in our WhatsApp group as well.